Hello, everyone. It always takes me a second to catch on with the YouTube actually starting the live stream. I look really tired. Anyway. Okay, we're good. We're live. We're live. Hello, happy Friday. It is not the usual time. It is not 10 p.m. Eastern. And that is because we are doing a special stream to share the launch of a new pen. And of course, I'm so organized. I was just distracted. It's a new pen. And so hello everyone in the I was just waving at my monitor where the chat is. Oh my god, I feel like an idiot. Waving at the monitor in the chat room as if you guys can see me waving at you. So here we are. This is a new model. It is a new pen with a new finish, with a whole new idea. And let's just, I've already opened it. I tried to keep it intact as much as possible to be able to show it to you. So this is actually sent over by Stanford Pen Studio. I participated in their last launch with the beaded pen, and that was years ago. And so since then they have been working a lot on collaborations with artists. So this is the Intwana collection of pens, and they are hand painted. So let's look. But first of all, I guess I should show you packaging because it is currently on Thundafund, which is a crowdfunding platform in Africa, and it is well respected. And of course, there's always, you're always thinking, okay, is this safe? Is this legit? Stanford Pen Studio is legit. Like they've been around for a while. They've done this before successfully. So let me just show you what I got. Look how I tried to make it not terrible, and I actually just left the box in there, and I just did this. So, and I even just peeled my pen out from the top. So this packaging is fine for me. It is the maximum amount of packaging I would be content with. So they need not do more or less. Of course, now I can't get it back in. That's what she said. So the certificate that you're going to get with your pen, should you choose to crowdfund, is... Sorry, I got distracted by the color. It's pretty. I was trying to see if it's raised. Very cute. It is a very cute certificate. It's just adorable. Like, it's thick cardstock. It is actually hand signed. Like, it's real. It's not a print. Oh, look, it's so cute. So I have a llama. The artist who painted this particular pen is Zelna LaRue. And then this is just a little thank you note, so I'll put it away. And then I've got the pen in here. So I got the pen. I show you the pen. I take out the pen because I've been playing with it. And I am totally the packaging police. I will not complain if it's obscene packaging. I will complain about it. So let me give us a white background or something that's a little less colorful. It's a really gloomy day. I probably should have put like more lights on or something. Maybe I should change the tone. Ooh, that's bleak. That's a little depressing light. So, let me just check in with the chat here. Hello, everyone. Hello. Yes, the packaging police. Intwana Llama. Hello, John. Class is starting. Right. See this? Thank you so much for stopping by. Okay. Now, this is the pen. I'm going to give you a tiny bit of background because I know people like some background, but I'm more of a just show me the pen. So there are 9 pens in this series. Obviously, this is the llama. There's a phoenix, chameleon, penguin, a kitty, koi, giraffe, dragon, and seahorse. Mine is randomly selected. It's hilarious. And the Kickstarter, sorry, the Thundafund is, I'm used to saying Kickstarter. The Thundafund is live already, and the duration will be until the end of the day on December 8th. Of course, there is a time zone difference, so please make sure to check. And they have different reward tiers, which we will take a look at. But I think we should look at the pen, because that's all we want to do. The llama. Oh, God. Okay. This is the llama. I already have this ready. Let me show you the art that the llama is based upon. So this is the sketch, and then this is the actual painting. It's pretty accurate. Like, I think it's really well done. The artist kind of jazzed up the scarf a bit, which I think is adorable, and added the border right at the top. Looks it's like a little crown, so it's really cute. So the pen closed. It's a pretty long pen. I actually was a little surprised, because the pen name, the Intwana, it means smaller one in Xhosa, and hopefully that's not the correct pronunciation of the language name, but I tried. I did look it up to see if I could do it properly. I can't do it properly, but I tried. So it is smaller than their other models, like the other painted models you've seen from them, or like the beaded model. It is smaller in that it's slimmer. It is 146 millimeters closed, 5.7 inches, and so I'm just reading the information. So I just wanted to read the information so I could make sure to. So the logo finial is in silver, surrounded by a bronze ring. But anyway, that's enough information. Is there an owl? No, there's not an owl. I'm so sorry. But it is possible they will do an owl if somebody told them they would love an owl. And so these are painted like individually by hand. So it is I love purple. So I really, really love the colorway here. I love how they have kind of alternated the colors. But if we look at the art, because obviously the focus here is the art, it is adorable and hilarious. Look at the detail though, like the eyes. It's like a comic, the comics with the eyes, with the light reflecting in their eyes. It's so cute. And it's absolutely insane to me that somebody painted this on a round surface. The painting is also coated with clear resin, so it is protected. And then inside, very, very, again, I love how they've complemented the colors. So they said it's a 2-start thread. And then the point of that is that so that you can get your clip to line up with your painting. So for people who like their pens to align, like the patterns, that is very thoughtful. I generally don't care, but I understand that other people like that, and that's a big deal to many. So there is that. The threads are very smooth. Like everything is really nice and smooth and clean. Opening up the barrel is really nice. I don't know if you can hear it. It just spins really clean. It's a really clean movement. Standard international cartridge converter. And lastly, it is a Yovo number 6. Really very nice nib. I love their logo on here. I think it's really clean and cute. And I actually remember what ink is in here. Miracles. Wait, I don't want to soil my inky messes notebook. I mean, I do, but I want to do that after. So let's use a regular. This is a Rhodia. It's okay. It's their meeting book. Rhodia notebook. It is. No, it's the Rhodia Active. It's very annoying. I would never get that name right. Must go feed husband. Thank you for stopping by. Okay. Let's do some looky poo. And then we're gonna do zoom in a bit. Okay. So we have I got distracted and excited because I saw you all in the chat and I want to show you the llama because it's hilarious. This pen was sent to me to share with you. Stanford Pen Studio is so respectful and thoughtful, and they reached out ahead of time. They kept me up to date. The goal of this is to share this pen with you, share the crowdfunding campaign. But I'm not paid to do this, but obviously I enjoy doing this, especially when it's something fun and cute and hilarious. So I just wanted to tell you. Okay, we have Stanford. To make sure you can actually see what I'm writing, if you wish. Stanford Pen Studio. This is the Intwana, which means smaller one, as we know. And I have the Llama. Now, the campaign just started this morning, so they have, if you're looking for ideas, the early bird price for this pen is $305. The non-early bird is, it goes up to $320. And then they also offer bundle packages. Like if you wanted to do a group buy with someone, you can buy multiple pens. They have pictures of all of the pens. Like the penguins are really cute. The seahorse is really cool because I think the background is really interesting. The giraffe is adorable. I mean, they're all really cute. I cannot paint. I am not this kind of artist, but it is like, I'm not this kind of artist. I don't paint, but it's absolutely amazing to me. So, it is a broad nib, which I got distracted by. I got distracted by other things. And, as I said, I know which ink this is. This ink is Sailor Studio 143. That is right. Oh, you can't even see it because it's so bright. That's right. I actually remembered the ink. Okay, that's awful, but we're going to have to live with it for now. Because... there, maybe that's better. In terms of hand comfort, no, that did not help. The lighting it's just really, really icky out. Sorry. In terms of hand comfort, it's not a very heavy pen. I find it quite comfortable. If threads and such bother you, they're quite far back. They are not sharp, but there's no sharp ridge or anything up into the barrel, but they're very far back, so they're really out of the way. I think for most users it won't be an issue. I tend to hold my pens a little lower, so that usually is not a problem for me. But I think that if anything, you might find the section is slim. So the section, the narrowest point of the section is 0.4 inches, and so 10 millimeters or so, and it flares out to about 14. I think about 14. They only gave me the narrow, and I didn't measure the widest. But you're really holding it at the narrow, so I can feel like it's slightly narrow. This pen is on the Thundafund. Let me put the link in the chat, since apparently YouTube likes to block links. There we go. So it is a campaign. Can I do a size comparison? Absolutely. Yeah. I thought I would show you the pen and all that, and then we could do that. Let me grab some stuff to show you. Sorry. I just rearranged my pen case yesterday, which was a bad idea. So I've got TWSBI 580, and then finally got my Euphoria. So let me show you. And here's an Opus 88. So we have the Opus 88. This is the full size. Here is a Benu Euphoria. Of course, it's going to be a little wonky as well because of the camera angles. I'm sorry, but here is the Benu Talisman. Here is a TWSBI Diamond 580, and then here is the Intwana. So you can see it is quite long. It is closer to the Euphoria, if anything. And here, let me do this then. I don't know why I was laying it all nice. Not like my pens touch all the time. So it is definitely longer. It's a little bit slimmer. So it's actually comparable to the TWSBI in terms of the slimness, but I think it's the length that throws off the section grip. So there we go. And then I'm just going to scoop them all up so we can have a look at what they're like. So what you're doing here, I mean, what we're doing here, what the whole idea of the campaign is to fund the project, because they are having each of these done by hand. So of course each one is painted by hand, so they're all going to be a little different. But they also wanted to launch and test the new model, like to see how it's received by the pen world, see what we think of it, how do we enjoy it. So I've only had the pen for a week. So I mean, this is still in my first impressions week of it. Like, it's not been long enough for me to be able to say, no, I do not like the pen, or I absolutely love it. I love the artwork on it. The question will be, for really long-term use, how will this fit into your collection? How will it fit into my collection? But I do like this model more than their bigger models, for sure. So let me do some fun stuff. Oh, I hate Rhodia. 7 wildly. Panting. Fruit flies. She hates Rhodia. I don't. I just don't like this notebook. This notebook is... I don't know. It's really skippy and annoying. There are bigger models. There are bigger models. Their current model is the Jabulani, and it means rejoice in Xhosa. But yes, it is bigger than this. So it's actually more that it's thicker. And if you have visited the Stanford Pen Studio Instagram, you'll see a lot of their painted pen collaborations. They are bigger pens than this. It occurs to me I actually might have one. That's not mine. I'm sorry. I know I'm basically abandoning you to do this, but it's not my pen. And so it didn't occur to me to be able to show it to you. Yes! I have one of these painted ones. It's on loan from a friend. It is so it is a huge pen. Yeah, that's a pretty big difference. I actually need to zoom out. Wait, this way. I need to zoom out to be able to show you the full size of it. So it is not only longer, it is thicker. And so it's pretty substantial. It's longer, even uncapped. The section and barrel on here is longer. So that is one of the current models that they use. And so the Intwana, I think, is definitely a good thing. Like Kosa with a click. A K with a... Oh, yeah. I heard the click in the pronunciation suggestion. I'm not even going to try that. Kosa with a K with a click. Huh. Anyway, no, I'm not going to try that. But thank you, though, because I do make effort to try to say it properly in the proper pronunciation of the language. If I can, but I don't really... I'm not very familiar with this language. Okay, enough of this awful notebook. Let's go to Inky Mess's notebook. Other Inky Messes. So it's really cute pen. I can see the clear resin tube over the painting. I like it. I really like I like when pens have chunks of resin. It's kind of weird, maybe, but I like it. So I don't want to write stuff. I just want to doodle. Yeah, it's really gross out. I'm not really into this. I'm not into this kind of... I mean... It's not even raining. It's just gloom. It's just gloom! Okay, I am going to write things. Gloom. So... early bird 305. So in terms of comparing it to other pens, so at $300, $305, you're really not often going to be able to get a hand painted one of a kind pen. You'd be looking at custom work, which is often fairly costly, and something like the Benu pens, which are probably close. I know that Benu has the store exclusive pens, and the ones that are store exclusives are painted, and so those are $280 plus shipping. So I think 305 is pretty fair, especially for the early bird. even going up a bit, I think it's pretty fair. I don't necessarily want blue skies either, though. You have snur? How do you have snur already? Gloom and doom and snur. Sorry, I always forget. You can't see when I write with my hand in the way. Gloom and doom and snur. I don't know about you, but I feel like I picked this ink pretty well for this pen. It's got it's a purple base, but it has bluish and lighter bits of purple. Okay, so help me out. Would you have picked something what would you pick? This is the ink I picked. I think that's a pretty decent match, because it's multicolored purple, and this is multi-chroma ink. Multi-chroma ink. Okay. We're doodling. Um, I definitely prefer 10 p.m. streams as opposed to 12 noon daytime streams. Maybe it's because. Excuse me, it is legible. Don't make me kick you out. It is very legible. Yeah, I like the darkness. If it's gonna be dark anyway, I want just pitch black, like just sheer darkness. So here's my doodle. And then no, this is the right ink for it. I believe. It's legible. Look at that. That's very legible. Sounds like a you problem if you can't legible it. I haven't finished my coffee. My brain is not cooperating. Please ask me questions or something. Just anything. So that otherwise what's going to happen is I'm going to ramble to you. Lately, I have been into chrome trim, but I think the gold is the right choice here. Not that they're not concerned about my exact thought here, which is fine. I'm glad. Because I don't know what I would say, but I think the gold was correct. I think it looks really good with the gold. It's warm. It like picks up on the llama's fur. So I follow this Instagram account and it's called Useless Farm. And so she has a bunch of animals and some of them are rescues. I think most of them are rescues. Pertinux. You're gonna get banned. You know that? Put user on timeout. I can select put user on timeout. So the account is Useless Farm, and so there are animals, like there are alpacas, and they are, I don't know, has anybody met an alpaca? I have at a Christmas market in the Netherlands, but it was clearly an alpaca that is very used to being around people, and because it was just really chill in its little nook. But they spit and stuff, right? So I don't know, man. Don't anger the alpaca. That could be an ink. And then the ink would be like some weird like cud green or something. You know what I mean? I know what I mean. Okay. Can you tell us the difference between an alpaca and a llama? Because this is a llama. And now I'm thinking alpacas have longer snoots, but I don't know. So don't listen to me. Don't base this on me. You've met alpacas in the wild, like real wild alpacas in South America. That is so cool. What is the airspeed velocity of a coconut-laden swallow? I'm gonna guess not a lot of airspeed velocity, so maybe 0? Can a swallow even fly with coconuts? That's a great question. I'm gonna try to draw this alpaca. I think it's only right that I try it myself. Okay, so first of all, we've got the snoot. The snoot is basically a heart with nostrils. The nostrils look like eyeballs. So I'm already off to a bad start. Because they're not supposed to look like eyeballs. This looks... It's a good thing I put details first, otherwise it would be something else. Okay, and so his mouth is open, he's got his llama teeth there, there's darkness in the back, that's where he is getting ready to spit his stuff at you. Okay, and then it's eyeballs. The eyeballs are the high. This does not look. Oh, alpacas are more gentle and shy, while llamas are more confident and brave. That is fascinating. I will definitely go look up stuff about alpacas and llamas. I should have done that before, but it just didn't occur to me until now, where now I want to know the difference. Okay, so the eye is going to be pretty close. Oh, this is not proportional, and it looks like it has a face and another face. It's a bit weird, but we're going to go with it. What's the worst that could happen? Well, the worst that can happen is it comes out really bad. Okay, and it almost has like natural eyeliner, as animals that don't need makeup tend to have. The nose is a rabbit face. Yeah, it is. Yeah, there's probably a bit too much detail on the nose there. I probably should not have done so much, but I already did it, so. Okay, and then this side. Listen, I'm not doing the full llama. I'm not even going to go to the neck and scarf and hair. This is not my specialty. This is not what people come here for. Actually, people probably come here for a fountain pen review, and then I start doing this, or inky messes, and they're like, I'm gonna leave now. And then it's like, your loss. Okay, so one eye is far more disturbed than the other. They don't match. It's a little I just saw it on my screen. Oh, this is not this is not art. This is not good art. It is the beginning of something epic. Oh boy. Yeah, I see. Now the problem is I didn't draw the snout long enough for the proportion of the giant eyeballs, so now nothing is gonna work. If any of you hold this against me and make fun of me, I too will make fun of me and hold it against me. Okay, so maybe it's just a disproportionate llama. Right? Like, anyway, this is why they didn't hire me to paint, because this is what they would have gotten. They'd be like, no, we're not gonna pay you. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. I don't know. This is so bad. This is just... I think I went wrong right at the start with the details and the disproportionate snout. Like, it doesn't matter. We're gonna stop. That's all we get in terms of the art. Let's just move past the art. It's very bad. It's watching you. It's got its eye. It's got its nose on you. Oh gosh. Oh, that cracks me up. Okay, let's put a bit of pizzazz in here. Let's put some pizzazz. We need some inky messes going on here, because what day is it? It's Friday. Is it Friday? Yes. Okay. Let's make some... This is just water. Because, you need water to do stuff. And then I'm going to create a bit of it. It could have been Jar Jar Binks. Excuse me, nothing is that bad, right? Like, surely nothing is as bad as Jar Jar Binks. Okay. Ultra 1000, new to my channel and new to fountain pens and calligraphy, but I'm so interested in it that I started a calligraphy meetup group since I couldn't find one, and you helped inspire me to do it. That's amazing! And your group is up to 25 members. That's so awesome. I love that. Because, yeah, if there's not a group, it's someone has to start it. It's got to start somewhere. So that's so fantastic. I'm so happy for you. Oh, amazing. I think that's so much fun. And it's really tough. Like, it's really hard to be the one that starts the thing, you know, like starts the meetup, starts the regular group idea, but someone's got to do it. That's great. Thanks so much for coming by, Doug. I also need to get, I mean, this is kind of work, but, you know, we can just pretend we're all working together. You could say, yes, I'm watching a studious video on YouTube on how to get things done. Like a productivity video. So I put some water down on the page, and I made a 6mm pilot parallel banner through it. And so now we are going to just draw like little spores with the Intwana. With the Intwana llama. Intwana llama. That sounds like a song. I like that. Like a bop to it. The Intwana llama. Yes, I did say spores. But they're probably more like lollipops. As he's just such an inspiration. Not an art inspiration, though. That's okay. I know my strengths, and it is absolutely, certainly not in the field of accurate animal drawings. But somehow I feel like that's better. I mean, not everyone could be good at drawing. That would be a boring world. Because if everybody's good at drawing, then you're not going to appreciate someone who can draw. Because everyone can do it. So in a way, I am doing us all a service by drawing a llama that looks like that. Like it's an emo llama, in a way. Doing us a service. Let's just go with that. And now I'm doing Troublemaker, nope, Sailor 143 spores. I'm going to write that down somewhere. I just need to make sure that you can see what I'm doing. I need you to see what I'm doing. Sailor 143 spores. So it's almost December, and that means it's almost 2025, which is absolutely insane to me because it's just really, really disorienting. It's so bizarre to me. But don't worry, we can all say that at the end of 2024, we witnessed Aziza try to draw a llama. You've seen me draw, but you have not ever seen a llama look like this before. That sounds like another song. Like, have you ever seen a llama that looked like this before? Something of the sort. Okay, part of the reason I wanted to do this was because this was also testing the pen in a way that I would use a pen. It's holding up quite well. In terms of comfort, I thought that the section might be thin for longer use, but it's really quite comfortable. Probably because the pen is light, so that I'm not feeling the need to like grip it. But I quite like it for a very loose grip for when I want to do higher angle like doodles like this. So for my style of art, this pen fits my grip very well. A lampaka. See, exactly. The emo swoop, the big eyes. Oh gosh. I mean, I feel like llamas are probably pretty emo anyway. I could be wrong, but I mean, they get upset, they spit at you. So they have a lot of big feelings already. You know what I mean? A llama-paka. And then I was gonna do like a little swirlies, kind of like the hair swirlies, but now they're just coming out as 6s and 9s, and that just feels childish. It was an accident. I didn't plan this. I didn't plan it. What is fallcore? I know this. Oh, from the Never-Ending Story. Oh, I can see that. I can see it. He needs the ears. And he needs the ears, but yeah, I can see that. Oh, I nearly knocked over that water. That would have been par for the course at the Gourmet Pen's desk, I would say. Dost it say. Yeah, I don't really draw. Like, if we go back and look, like, I don't have... Everything is more just shapes and stuff. Like, I don't really do a specific drawing. No, I do a lot of writing, though. But... yeah, there's no drawing because, while we know why... We know why. It's because I shan't disturb us all with art. I'm gonna move over here. So, oh, okay, llama-paka. I like that word. Llama. Oh, I can feel water on my... Please don't show the terrible... It's not a terrible example. You can absolutely draw llama-paka. The art that you gave me is actually behind this... Oh, you can't... Behind this thing on the other side. Right at the entrance to the office. And... I mean, again, I can't draw, so I can appreciate anyone else who can even make something look like their intended target of art. Llama-paka. Llama-paka. The other thing I wanted to do while doing all of this was to test how well the nib is adjusted. It is a broad. It definitely is tuned to be a slightly more dry writer, but it not in a bad way. I mean, it certainly keeps up very well. But that's the point. It keeps up really well. I haven't had issues with it running dry or skipping. So in terms of the polish on the tipping, it's really good. And I say all this because I expect that the standard would be the same for the campaign pens. So sometimes when I purchase a pen, I'm like, okay, I'm probably going to have to get it adjusted. Or I try to factor it in that I might need to get it adjusted. But this one is, I wouldn't really worry about that. They have it pretty well done. Certainly if you wanted a grind on it, that's something different. But to actually just have a pen that writes properly and comfortably, who'd have thought? That's the standard. Oh my gosh, could you imagine gifting somebody one of these, like their favorite animal? Dragon, koi, giraffe, kitten, llama, penguins. The penguins are super cute. Phoenix, seahorse, and chameleon. That's really, really cute. I cannot believe people paint this. Like, it's so amazing. Like, the art. Okay, let's do this. Let's look at this. This is the real test. Okay. Okay. I think I put the teeth in the wrong spot. I definitely missed a lot here. It looks like it doesn't look right. It's just not right. It is not what we were going for. Yes, we're not. Oh, it's not 4 a.m. for you. That's really funny. I was just saying that I prefer my 10 p.m. lives. Look how tired I am. I've also not had my coffee, and so my brain is not alert. Name the llama on my pen. Okay. Okay. We need to look at him. What kind of personality is in this llama? What are we thinking? Let's name my llama. Okay, so name that llama. Do, 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 do. Okay. It looks like a Carl or it looks like a Tina. And the only reason I thought Tina is from Napoleon Dynamite. Tina, come get your dinner. I like Carl. But I feel like it's a lady. I feel like it's a lady llama. It could be because the twinkle in the eye. Okay, so we have Carl, Tina, Fred. Ooh, I do like that Fred with the PH. It matches his teeth. Tammy Faye. What is Tammy Faye? Tammy Faye. Carla. Ooh, it could be Carla and a Carl. Tina, eat your food. I love that movie. Antonio for his friends Tony. Oh, sorry, I got distracted. Dang, this is tough. Okay. Cusco. Yeah, but do you remember when he's like, lava has? Ooh, I think I like Cusco. That makes sense. I want Cusco. Because that is one of my favorite movies. That's the one. I want Cusco. Because I want to be able to say, llama hands. But like Cusco at the end when he was a better llama. A better person than he was at the beginning. I love the penguins from Madagascar. I also love I love Mort from the little lemur who hangs out with King Julian, who is special. He's a special lemur. Let's just go with that. Lemur. No, per next there will be no further drawing. That's all. We get what we get. This is what it is. Why do we even have that lever? So often people wonder, why does a company have a crowdfunder if they are established or if they've been around for a while? So I like this paragraph from the Stanford Penn Studio campaign. So they said one of the aims of this crowdfunder is to test your response to this model. The other is to ask you to help us grow. For example, we would love to have the breathing space to develop more new models, buy nibs in bulk, participate in international pen shows, up our marketing game, offer special nibs and or gold nibs. All of this requires capital and lots of it. And it's true to be able to buy, like if you don't have a distributor that takes on the load of buying nibs, for example, you have to do it. And it's not inexpensive. Like it's thousands and thousands of dollars. And it's also a lot. Like like the minimum order requirements are very high. So I get it. And it actually never occurred to me before that an established pen company might still need the help to do this, especially because if they want to travel to pen shows, being able to bring an array of pens like this to show them at a pen show would be a costly endeavor. So helping them grow, helping them be able to offer different models, more pens, more nib options, it makes sense. So I'm glad they put that in. Okay, the last thing that I like to test is if I can write upside down, because I often use this method to get some ink. It's not bad. Like, it does work. So I'll often do that to get like a border. You can see like this, for example. I will do something like this. It's not bad. It's a little, there's still a bit of a, it's still lifted off the page a bit too much, but it's not bad. So it can work for me artistically. So in terms of my arting, again, this pen absolutely does work for me. So there's our drawing. Oh, sorry. I can't see the chat. Yeah, I think it is. I do think it is an appropriate use of crowdfunding, and I think it's very smart of them to actually put it in there so that we understand. And I mean, somewhere in our heads we know this, right? But it's I'm sorry. I'm blindsided by Wendy Sue's confession. Hang on. Somewhere in our head we know that of course it takes capital to purchase stuff and travel and all that, but most of us are in North America going to pen shows or dreaming of like tips and stuff at like the Tokyo International Show. So it makes complete sense, but I think it was really smart of them to do it, and I'm glad they did that. Wendy Sue says she has never seen The Emperor's New Groove. I mean, I haven't seen The Wizard of Oz or The Sound of Music, so I think we might be on the same page in terms of the shame of it. Maybe? But yours might be worse. Yours might be more egregious. I love King Julian. Cusco's poison. The poison meant to kill Cusco, that poison? Got you covered. That was him flipping the little poison. Got you covered. Kronk is amazing. Anyway, I mean, I guess that's pretty much it for me. Don't be ashamed. I haven't seen classics either. It's just, yeah. Okay, we're gonna wrap up. Thank you all so much. We're gonna wrap up because there's hair all over me. No, but it's the middle of the day, and I know you probably need to get back to work, and that's pretty much it. So thank you all so much. The link is in the description of the video, and if you are not in a position to support the campaign, they also, like for a pen, they have a small like a small amount. They have a $10 fund that you can support, and otherwise you could visit them on Instagram just to give them support that way. Stanford Pen Studio. And Wendy Sue, you should absolutely not watch Emperor's New Groove until Philly. I would like to be the inaugural watching at that time. So thank you guys so much. Please hop over to Stanford Pen Studio, say hi to them, and have a wonderful remainder of your Friday. And if you are not already, please like and subscribe and whatever, I don't know, whatever YouTube requires. I appreciate you all being here with me anyway. Okay, bye.